Well, hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of the AIP podcast. I'm Cheng, the CEO of Supercharge Lab and your host on behalf of the AI Partnerships Corp. And today we have a remarkable guest joining us from Teksun Inc. And it is a leader in the world of digital transformation. Let's all give a warm welcome to Brijesh Kamani representing Teksun. Now, Brijesh is the visionary executive leader with over 15 years of diverse experience in product engineering, software development, embedded systems, and so much more. Brijesh even brings his unique knowledge to Teksun, establishing in 2014, Teksun is dedicated to digital transformation, focusing on next generation IoT, AI, and IT solutions designed to exceed your expectations. So in this episode, we are going to dive into Teksun's unique perspective on digital transformation and explore their innovative IoT, AI, and IT solutions that are tailored to meet your specific needs. Hey Brijesh, super stoked to have you here on the show with us today.
It's my pleasure joining the show, and thanks for making it happen.
Absolutely. So tell us about you. We've heard so many amazing things about your background and in particular, the studies that you're undertaking at the moment.
Certainly. So my background, as an educational background, I'll say I started my journey as an electrical engineer on my undergrad, and then I did my post-graduation with software system. And during my career, I studied my executive MBAs. So I did two executive MBAs. One is in finance, and one is into innovation strategy. And by after doing my career, I worked with the different Fortune 50 companies for end-to-end product design, development, and taking it forward to the market. So that is somewhere where I have seen a couple of gaps in the market for building a product for startup or mid-size or enterprise customers. And that's the challenge I taken forward to solve with building entire turnkey design and development to support followed with the manufacturing under the same roof with Teksun.
That's amazing. How do you find the time? Well, let's talk a little bit about Teksun. How did you start the company and what was your vision, really?
That's an amazing question again. So I would say the company I started as a proprietor firm in 2009, initially to focus with making an embedded product into automotive industry. So initially we built a couple of products into automotive industry. We incorporated as a C Corp in 2014, and then we kept our journey going on and pivoted more of our focus into IoT and artificial intelligence. The entrepreneurship journey for me was started at my age of 12, where I started serving to the nearby local areas for repairing the electrical equipments like VCRs, color TV, washing machines, stuff like that. So that journey was started from there, and that was my pocket money earning. And so it's always I was resonating solving the problem, and I love solving more problems. So consulting services is always something that is being favorite to me, and as my career as well I worked on the same area. So that's how I started the entire journey and scaled it from one level embedded team to having a digital transformation team and having a team on artificial intelligence on the both side of cognitive services as well as edge artificial intelligence. So right away, right now, I would say that we are doing a very, very niche work into IoT segment as well as the artificial intelligence, where most of our solutions are hardware agnostic, which runs on any different silicon. So most of the silicon companies, we are being their design partners, and we are supporting building the entire solution for them.
Absolutely. And I can imagine that since you are building end-to-end solutions for both the hardware and software industry, and integrating those two can be incredibly challenging. You also mentioned working with the automotive industry. Perhaps you can share with some of our audience members, what are the highlights about the industry? Where is it going? And how is artificial intelligence really impacting and changing that entire industry?
I would say automotive is a very interesting industry Usually the change was happening very, very slow into automotive industry, but there's a paradigm shift from last few years, I would say. The way vehicle and the smartness in the vehicle is being changing with the ADAS and driver assisting and driver monitoring system. It's great, it's super helpful for the safety of the entire globe, I would say, for everyone. So we are contributing great into ADAS solutions and DMS solutions, so building entirely automated autopilot system within car on the automotive side. That's where we are doing some of the key contribution, and all the new vehicles which is coming with the great infotainment system and the instrument cluster, where a lot of those buttons are being converted into a single console and display. That's where the paradigm shift is going on, and we are doing a key contribution and working with few key OEMs in the automotive space.
That's simply amazing. It looks like the word autonomous no longer only means monitoring the roads and traffic and environmental condition, but actually monitoring drivers. How do you think this will play out in the future of mobility? And more importantly, how does this all go well for smart cities of the future?
I think there's a great vital roles in terms of the driver behavior and the driver monitoring system within vehicle, and that will come as a normal feature in each and every car, because monitoring the driver's behavior, their driving pattern, their stress, their current mode of operation, everything helps a lot in terms of if anything is incorrect, it gives an alert. It asks the driver to stop the car. So it is again linked with the safety part. So there's a great movement happening over there, and we are doing a great contribution toward DMS, where we are building a lot of different edge-enabled AI, artificial-enabled models, which monitors the driver's entire body vitals, which monitors the driver's behavior, their drowsiness, their eye, their mouth, their nose, their distraction. Each and every those parameters are being captured, and the model trains by itself. So it adapts, how user drives, and not only B2C space, but the B2B space with the different B2B players like Uber, Lyft, these players, and other fleet players. This is going to be a great solution for them, making sure the safety of the end customer.
That's amazing. I remember during our pre-show call, you mentioned that you're doing your PhD in neural processing. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and how the opportunities in neural processing are, especially when you're able to marry technology and the understanding of how our brains work? How does that feed into the work that you do in artificial intelligence as well?
So that's again a great question, and as you mentioned that I'm doing my PhD specifically more in the deep dive of artificial intelligence, and specific topic which I picked is to build a custom neural processing unit, which can goes with a different CPUs or different architecture, right? And when we see the function of the AI model at the deep learning level, it's very similar to how the brain operates, how the neuron operates. Same way there's a neural processing, and there are neurons, mathematical models, which is running and building and solving the problem. So the area where I'm doing my PhD, that is specifically on designing a NPU which does solve the next level of problem for auto machine learning, auto ML pipelines to be built on the hardware level, where it auto trains by seeing and understanding what is happening, and what is happening right now on the cognitive side with the chat GPT and kind of a solution, how we can integrate those kind of a solution on the edge side, how we can build the custom chipset on a silicon level solution which does function uh, entirely efficiently, doing optimizing all the different AI ML models. Because if you see, there was a time where Android apps and all those apps were coming, right? And then there was a time where the app optimization was a need. Same way now, there's a lot of AI models, pre-models, trained models are ready. There's a lot of data ready. The solution what I'm trying to bring to the market is all those models are right now not hardware agnostic. How we can build the hardware where all those different models could be supported, auto setting of the hyperparameters, auto setting of minor tunings of the model, auto tuning in the power on the CPU, on the processing need of those models. That's something where I'm doing my further research right now, and hopefully to build something and contributing to everyone.
That's amazing. Well, that's all the time that we have for today on our show. Thank you so much, Brijesh, for being on our show today. And once again, to all our loyal listeners, my name is Cheng. I'm the CEO of Supercharge Lab. On behalf of the AI Partnerships Corp, I'm signing off. Thank you for listening. Signing off.
Thank you.